Hello, this is Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club and showing you this 1965 Ford Mustang convertible. This is a very, very nice car. Really stunning, great body. Paint meters really, really well. Low paint, just showing repaint only. And one reason for that is this car started out its life as a 6-cylinder Mustang. It now has a 289 in it with a 3-speed manual. It's been upgraded. Along with that came disc brakes as well. So one thing I like about starting life as a 6-cylinder is it hasn't been tweaked or rallied really hard. And that's what Shelby did with that GT350 convertible, is on that continuation series. That's a $300,000 car. And when he built 12 more of those, that's exactly what they look for, is 6 cylinders. So the bodies weren't tweaked, frames weren't tweaked, and they hadn't been rallied hard, and then he built them up from there. So on a much smaller scale, that's what's been done with this car. Started out life as a 6-cylinder, disc brakes were added, and that 289 was put in. So you've got all the power of the V8. And that's a pretty expensive undertaking. I sold a 6-cylinder Mustang to a gentleman here who was going to do this very same project, and he felt like the time he was done, he was going to end up in the $40,000 range. So he's just going to use it as a nice little quiet driver. So buying something versus doing it yourself, you'll save some dollars on that one. But this is a red on red, obviously convertible. White top, which is in really good condition. All the stitching's nice. It's really tight. None of the glue or the stitching has been blown on that. So good body throughout. There is one ding on the car that I want to point out. So there's no surprise if you ship this in, right on that little fender, and that's the only damage to the car. Take a look at the trunk here, and it's extremely well sorted. It's got the correct mat in here, the correct cardboard inset, which came like that, just like the factory. Underneath here, there's no rust, funky welds. That pinch weld right there is factory, no swelling on that. So dry climate car. Correct sticker up there as well. The hinges work well. Nice gas cap, good bumpers. I'm looking down it, I left some wax on it, so they're a little fuzzy. But all the doors, really good interior panels. And we'll drop the top so we can take a good look at that interior. But the red on red works really well. And I can't believe I've waited till now to say it, but we also have an AC, and that's operating ice cold AC. So let's keep going around, but good door gaps, good trunk gaps, good hood gaps. All the glass is in really good shape. We'll roll down the windows, those regulators, even though they're manual, they move nice and free as well. So disc brakes up front. We'll take a look at the engine while we're up here. So that is a replacement 289. And there's your air conditioning unit. All your belts are nice, radiator, hoses. And nice clean hood as well. So this one I would put in the number 2 category, meaning it's not a fresh restoration, but it's a car that you're going to turn heads in, enter into any sort of local regional show, but it's a car that you can take out to dinner and then not be afraid of leaving it parked on the street. Or if you pick up a rock chip here or there, it's not going to be the end of the world. You're not taking a $40,000 Mustang and beating it up. So we'll take a look at the interior with the top down. we'll start the engine and go for a quick cruise as well. So it's not a powered top, which is nice. That way there's no cables that you have to replace, and it locks in. So you can see the carpet's nice, the dash is just beautiful. Your interior quarter panels have been replaced and redone. And then you do have the boot as well to give it a nice clean finish. Maybe we'll do this. We'll start it up and we'll just kind of give a listen to the engine and button that down. Taking the time to button this down, but you can see that your convertible boot cover is there. It's nice. It's not been sun-baked and it has a good fit. All the snaps are present. And this is a good chance to take a look at the interior. All the seats, vinyl's in really good shape. So we'll go through the lights and wipers. We'll go for a test drive. I'll show you the functionality of this car by going for a quick test drive. So there's your lights with your brights. So that rear light, when you give me a call and inquire about this car, just make sure that's fixed. Just realize that rear one is not working, so I'll give you a heads up on that. There's your AC, which the fan works on 3 different speeds, and it is really crisp and cold. Horn works, it is a 3-speed. You can see how clean and crisp those gauges are. Good clutch feel. The wheel is tight. Steering is tight as well. There's not a lot of slop in or play in that. Brakes are good. Not squeaky at all. Really firm. Nice having disc brakes up there with that V8. So even though it's just a 3-speed, there's a lot of range in that third gear. Really comfortable cruising over 60 miles an hour with plenty of torque and pull. There's the reverse. So no clunking of the transmission. Just nice and easy. It's nice and thin, non-cracked. It is a replacement, but it matches the car, and it's just as clean as the rest of the unit. Okay, so if you're looking for an American classic convertible, I'd put this Mustang high on your list. If I've missed something and you'd like to see more photos or another video of, you can give me a call. I'm Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club, and I can be reached at 208-721-1973. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.